Memorial eCup presented by Kia as we are live with the Flint Firebirds and the Lethbridge Hurricanes. Welcome to fans of both teams. It's Reed Duthie alongside my broadcast partner Brandon Scott. And Brandon, that last game ran a little bit long with 12 goals. And of course, we had to talk to Riley Bizot at the end of it after his performance. And now he's got to be watching along, awaiting the winner of this one who will move to the next round to take on the St. John Sea Dogs.
Yes, exactly, and I can't wait to see what story comes out of this game.
So it is the Flint Firebirds wearing the whites, trimmed with the blue and orange. Lethbridge Hurricanes in the reds, trimmed with the white and blue as Delandria plays the puck to the corner, looking for Othman. Taken in front by Oksenchuk, and that one will be knocked loose and played out of the zone by Hall. It is Riley Piercy piloting the Flint Firebirds. Justin Hall running the sticks for the Lethbridge Hurricanes, who are offside with 16:32 to play in the first.
Yeah, I'm expecting a continuation of this fast-paced hockey we've been seeing in this round.
Roberts up ahead. Plays to the middle. Chance on goal, turned aside. And now it'll be carried on for the Lethbridge Hurricanes up the right wing side of the ice. A delay looking for the middle, stolen by Roberts. Taken over by Panwar. Now Roberts cuts back against the grain. Works to the outside, tries to feed the middle. Knocked loose. Panwar in possession, will move it along. Taken right back by the Hurricanes. Weathercroft was looking for it up the wing. Got knocked loose from him. And now the puck will be trickled all the way down the rink. And that's going to be icing. Face off to the left of the Lethbridge goal.
One thing both these teams have in common, they both had tight games in the previous round, with Flint walking away with a 5-4 victory, while the Hurricanes, they beat the Ramparts 4-3.
So both of these teams know how to play in tight checking games. That could come in handy with the way that we've started here. A little bit of back and forth. Neither team has really extended the advantage to this point.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a very conservative start to this game with both teams really feel like they're feeling each other out right now.
And Cavallin will snare that one down as the long drive from the left wing boards is caught up high. Draw to the right of the Flint goal, and it'll be taken from Busby, now along to Morgan. Working wide, Piercy. Can't get that through the traffic, stolen away by Stringer. Zach Stringer up the rink. Around the back of the Flint goal, centers the puck. And that one was knocked loose by Cavallin. Stick lift and right back into the zone come the Hurricanes. Puck thrown to the boards. And now taken in and carried on into the offensive zone. Working wide, and a trip down is going to lead to a Flint power play as the tripping called 9:11 to go. That's the first penalty of the hockey game, and Cousins on a big draw is able to win that along, and Wheatcroft will carry it out of the zone shorthanded.
Yeah, this is a prime opportunity for Riley Percy and the Firebirds to get a step ahead in this game.
Cousins up ahead, knocked loose. Delandria going the other way to Tucker. Trying to work that wide to his left. Puck was swept off the stick. You got to watch for this penalty killing pair up front as Wheatcroft tried it ahead. That got knocked loose. Wheatcroft and Cousins could turn this into an offensive opportunity in the blink of an eye. This time they'll play it back for Palivko. Up ahead for Wheatcroft, and that shot turned aside. Now played out. Oksenchuk. On for Delandria's. Trouble getting through neutral ice for the Firebirds right now, Brandon, as Lethbridge doing a really nice job packing the passing lanes.
Yeah, exactly. It almost looks like a brick wall on that blue line, really causing some fits for Riley Percy to get anything offensively going right now.
Oksenchuk steps back for a check. Puck played loose and down the rink. McCourt first man back, but that's icing against the Hurricanes with 5:20 to go in the first.
Yeah, lots of whistles too in this contest as both teams very conservative so far in the beginning of this game. Neither of them want to make a mistake that would lead to a goal to their respective opponent.
Well, and you got to believe that comes from playing both teams in really tight checking, hard fought first round contests as Wheatcroft steps in, looking to get to the front of the net as he turned towards his backhand. Puck is centered and taken on the end boards by Ethan Keppen. Up ahead.
You gotta think that this game's gonna become a game of mistakes. The first one to make a mistake that might cost him his spot in the tournament.
Puck carried on ahead for the Hurricanes to the outside along the right wing boards. Was swept off a stick, but stepping up for it is Pelivko. That one played loose into the slot for Jet Jones, who has one of the best hockey names you'll ever come across for the Lethbridge Hurricanes, and that was deflected up and out of play. Draw one back to the line. Thacker working to the right wing side. Minute 50 to go in the period. Leaves off, drive towards goal from Arntzen, and it'll be taken along after it hit back glass by the Firebirds. Puck rolls down the rink, a minute to go in the opening frame. Arntzen will drive up ahead with it. Works it to the outside for Thacker. Thacker has an option at the point. Delays instead back to Arntzen for the one-timer. It was into the slot but knocked away from Kambitz before he could get a shot away. 2 seconds and 1 remaining in the period. Flint just looking to get it out, and they'll do enough to scramble it so that there won't be a final chance on goal in the opening frame for the Lethbridge Hurricanes. Thanks for tuning in to the Memorial eCup presented by Kia. Be sure to follow the Canadian Hockey League on Instagram and Twitter by following CHL Hockey, and stay connected on Facebook by following the Canadian Hockey League. Through the first period of play, Brandon, both these teams obviously comfortable in a tight checking game, not a lot of offensive opportunities. You got to believe that one play could change all of it.
Yeah, like I was preaching in that opening period, is that it almost looks like it's going to come down to a game of mistakes. Whoever's going to be the first one to make a mistake, I feel like that might cost you your seat in the tournament. So both these players, they know they have to play a clean game, and so far that's what we've seen in this opening frame.
So we set up for the second period. Delandria leans in with Cousins, and what a face-off that is. Two guys who could be facing off against each other at the NHL level for years to come as Cousins drives the front of the net. That one swept aside. Puck played into neutral ice. Freed up. Delandria stepping through the crowd. Plays on for Oksenchuk. That one to the front of the net and knocked away. Now Hall will take it. Justin Hall, who's in control of the sticks for the team, plays it to the middle of the rink. And that shot from Auculier was knocked loose. And now it's Oksenchuk, the Belarusian import, to the front of the net. Had that one knocked away from him. And it's import to import as Auculier up ahead, gets it back and scores. Oliver Auculier, the Slovak import from Dylan Cousins, and it's 1-0 Lethbridge.
It took us a while to get here, but we finally got our first goal on the board after some pretty passes back and forth, causing the goaltender to get in the stir there by the looks of it. And we've been preaching this all tournament long. Get that goaltender moving laterally, and that could result in a greater opportunity for a goal, and that's exactly what happened there. As just a beautiful goal to get on the board for Justin Hall.
Well, I don't often have trouble with European names, but the way it was spelt really threw me off that time for Oliver Auculier as he picks up the goal. And the Hurricanes have the lead as Panwar plays along to Roberts. Flint looking for the counter. Up ahead, Keppen right to the front of the net, and that one rolls through the crease and out the other side. Keppen wanted to challenge again. Puck knocked loose, and that'll be taken along and played up into the offensive zone as it was swept by Wheatcroft. Puck around back of the net. Kavlin will jump on the centering pass, played it loose, and Wheatcroft was right back there to take it away. Puck played for Jones, now carried up and out off Wheatcroft's skate and right back in. Roberts will sweep back onto it. Roberts to Keppen, left wing side, cuts to the middle of the ice, left the puck behind. Thacker over the offensive zone blue line, playing it loose for Barlage. Barlage couldn't get it cleanly through. Piercy up ahead for the Firebirds, working to the left wing side, fed the middle, and that one gets knocked away. Arnson will play it loose up ahead, taken by Cambeets to the front of the net. Can't get the shot on goal. Thacker's backhand rolls wide. Piercy onto it, and that'll be Zachary Giroux. Stolen away once again. Hurricanes right back on the attack. Feels like, Brandon, that goal really pushed momentum into the favor of Lethbridge.
Yeah, exactly. It almost feels like the ice is tilted right now, Reed.
Thacker back for Arnson. From the blue line, walks on, in and out of the glove of Cavalin. Carried around the back of the goal. Firebirds play it out of the zone. Turned right back around. Dino Cambeets. Centers looking for Thacker, and Cavalin will jump on top of it. 7:28 to be played in the second period. What we're seeing now is Lethbridge really amping up the offensive tempo. Brandon, what does Riley Piercy need to do to counter Justin Hall?
He needs to get control of the puck and just kind of move the puck around. Try to get that goaltender moving as much as he can, and with moving the puck around, that you also cause the defense to get all stirred up, and that could lead into a result with a goal.
Puck played out high and driven just up and over the top. Kept alive at the line. One-timer catches back glass. Around the back of the goal. It'll be Gretz. Playing to the middle. Knocked loose. Tucker followed it. Couldn't capitalize. And Dorrington will carry up ahead. Dorrington to the middle of the ice. His shot. Rebound chance. And Cavalin spilled that one out. It'll be a chance up ahead now for Flint to rush on. Taken loose one more time. Ty Nash over the line. Plays off for Hall, who steps down. Hall just missed picking the top corner. Othman to McCourt to Delandria. Flint trying to up the tempo. Puck swept away, crossing the line. Gavin Hayes recoups. Hayes plays up ahead for Othman. Othman has it stripped. Hall working 1-on-2. Tucker, right place, right time to break that down initially, but Cousins gets it across. They score. Justin Hall continues the tournament trend. He pots one with himself.
Exactly, and that play was just a coach's dream with the way these guys have been moving the puck around. It was just tight, crisp passes back and forth till the puck eventually landed on the blade of Hall, who would make no mistake about it with that beautiful cross-crease pass. And now we have a 2-0 lead. That's a bit of a hill now for Riley Piercy to climb himself out of.
Yeah, the way this game has gone, the way that the Hurricanes are defending, it's going to make it tough as Cousins and Auculier get the assists on that one. Hall around back of the net, looking out front. This is the line that's done all the damage for the Hurricanes thus far. Cotton from the line, drive, stopped by Cavalin. Puck will be played ahead for Othman and out of the zone, but taken right back. Auculier to the middle, Cousins, backside Hall. Great stop by Cavalin to keep this one in reach. Lalonde up ahead, Othman, nice little skip through traffic, but too many layers. The Lethbridge Hurricanes doing a beautiful job defensively, Brandon. They're in every open lane and opportunity for the Firebirds.
Yeah, exactly. It's really tough to get anything offensively going when the Hurricanes have just shut down everything. They're doing a dominant job in their own zone, not allowing too much roaming space for him with the puck.
Thanks for watching the Memorial eCup presented by Kia. Be sure to enter for your chance to win daily prizes and a chance at winning a grand prize of a $1,000 prepaid Visa gift card. Today's promo code is CHL20, and you can enter the contest at chl.ca/Memorial eCup. Once again, today's promo code is CHL20, and you can enter the contest at chl.ca/Memorial eCup. As we head to the third period, Brandon, obvious that Riley Piercy and the Flint Firebirds have some work to do. If you're in that camp, what do you need to do to turn the momentum away from Justin Hall?
Well, right now, what we've seen and that we preached before the break is Justin Hall, just how well he is in his own zone. So the one thing to beat that, some quick passes. He needs to be very quick up with the puck, move it around as fast as he can around the zone. You'll slowly see the defense break down, and that's when he'll see an opportunity that he needs to pounce on. But one thing he needs to worry about right now is the clock.
Yeah, we've been preaching it all tournament. It rolls so fast that when you get behind the 8 ball and it gets late, it gets real tough to come back. Othman in over the line. Delandria throws it to goal. That had to be quickly turned aside. And it'll be moved on forward by Cousins. Out front, Auculier. Couldn't capitalize with it there. Firebirds take to the line, but not out. Driven up off back glass. Knocked back down. Drive to the middle of the zone. Puck played through traffic. Around wide of the net. Cousins regroups. Playing out top. His shot deflected off a man in the middle. I believe that was Auculier that got hit. And now wide, Ty Delandria. Looks to cut to the middle. Delandria, backhand. Oksenchuk is there. And that one will be deflected off and into the corner as Carl Tedachuk holds strong and Cousins the other way. Plays off. They score. Noah Boyko, following up the play, is able to get the puck and jam it past Cavalin. It's a 3-0 Lethbridge lead.
Yeah, this hill just got significantly higher with this beautiful goal. It was breaking in 1-0, and then he has a trail. It comes streaking on from the side. Looked like he was going to shoot it himself. That's what probably got the goaltender fooled. It looked like he was going to go backhand there, the way he held it for so long, and then just slides it across, a quick little tap, and Boyko will seal the deal on that third goal.
Addison picked up the secondary. Primary goes the way of Cousins. 3-0, and the hill just got steeper for the Flint Firebirds. They're going to have to find a way to get on the board and get going here as this hockey game is rolling later down to just about 14 minutes to play. Brandon, it's got to get to be a little bit of desperation time for the Firebirds.
Yeah, exactly. You got to start making some risk offensively just to try to get a goal here. He needs to think offense first the rest of the way.
Chance up ahead. Puck turned back into neutral ice. Boyko over the line, taken away by Roberts. Keppen through the crowd. That one's going to come down the rink, and it is icing against the Flint Firebirds with 12:07 to go. This one has been a real fast game thus far.
Yeah, especially after that first period. That second period was a little more run and gun, and so far both teams not looking back.
No, not a lot of whistles as Barlage brings the puck over the line. He'll get it right back out of the traffic. Fed it in front for Thacker. Not able to toss it into the goal. Comes out the side of the net. Cavalin takes, and that'll be played on to Panwar. Lalonde in traffic. Now Panwar. Able to guide that through one, but too many layers again. Arnson going wide on the right wing side. Knocked loose by Lalonde. Taken right back as Cam beats around the side of the goal. Plays it off. Stop looking for Thacker. And that won't go. Piercy playing it out of the zone. Arnson will get to it in neutral ice. Down to 8 minutes left to play. Thacker runs into trouble. Giroux trying to get through two. Taken by Arnson. Up ahead now, it'll be played along for Nash. He tried to get to the net. Busby got in the way. Giroux will take. And this is all benefiting the Lethbridge Hurricanes right now. They can go end-to-end without any great chances on goal because they have the lead. Dorrington on to Wilson. Blocked on the way through. Jones turns, wanted Nash. Couldn't find him. Puck controlled low. Back to the line. Wilson turns. Quick play to Nash. Shot saved by Cavalin. He'll spill it out to Gretson behind the goal. On to Giroux. Can't get it cleanly out of the zone. Step back towards the middle. Nash couldn't get it through the crowd. Puck stolen once more. Driven on Cavalin's goal by Thurston that time. Now the Firebirds get it out, but they're down to 3:40 to play. Kressler turns. Pile up in the slot. And Tedachuk will have an easy one that time as he saw that all the way.
Yeah, it really feels like Lethbridge has really kicked it into high gear this third period. They're really putting some hard pressure on Riley Percy and the Firebirds.
It's physical play and it's puck control. Two keys right now for the Hurricanes. His Hall's shot stopped by Cavlin. He had it up high. He'll take the whistle and the face-off with a $1:27 to go in the game. And that would set up an interesting third-round matchup as Riley Bizot awaits the winner of this, and Justin Hall's defensive style could pose some problems as Wheatcroft brings the puck into the offensive zone. Puck stolen by Boyko onto Barlage. Oksenchuk gets it in the middle of the ice, knocked loose. Boyko rolling away. Barlage low. Taken now, Oksenchuk up ahead. And it'll be taken right back by the Hurricanes. Tucker tried to jam his man to the boards. Free out to the front. Oksenchuk looking to carry away. Won't find it there. Back out front. And one more for the Lethbridge Hurricanes as Barlage will strike late 4-0. And that one should do it. It'll set up a third round matchup between the Lethbridge Hurricanes and St. John Sea Dogs.
Yeah, the hill has become a mountain for the Firebirds right now, and with not a lot of time left, it almost feels like the Hurricanes could solidify this W and look towards the next round.
And a quick hello to Dominic Hennig, the voice of the Flint Firebirds, who just sent a message to us. Brandon, Dominic's one of the real nice guys that you'll find in the business.
And he does a lot for the Firebirds as well.
Oh, he's a one-man band down there. He knows what he's doing.
A little engine that could, right?
Yeah, absolutely. 15 seconds left in the game, and Flint going to go on a power play. Let's see if in the last few seconds if Riley Piercy can get one on the board. McCourt playing along to Panwar. Tedachuk's shot is stopped, and Barlage will bring it loose. 4 seconds to go, shorthanded. Barlage tried to dangle it back, almost a Datsukian-style move. Puck will roll to the end boards where Panwar will take it, and that is going to do it. Justin Hall, a complete defensive performance. Carl Tedachuk picks up the shutout in goal. Lethbridge advances to round 3, and Justin Hall will be standing by with my broadcast partner, Brandon Scott, after this. Welcome back to the Memorial eCup presented by Kia. A complete defensive performance for Justin Hall leads to a 4-0 Lethbridge Hurricanes victory. They move on to the third round to take on Riley Bizot and the St. John Sea Dogs. And Justin Hall is standing by right now with my broadcast partner, Brandon Scott.
Justin Hall, welcome to the broadcast and congratulations on your big 4-0 victory. Tell me, how are you feeling coming out of this one?
Pretty happy, round of 16, Sweet 16, pretty pumped to be there. It should be a fun next round. It was a fun game today, good game with him. So yeah, pretty happy.
And one thing we noticed out of your game is just how good defensively you were doing, and you posted the shutout for your goaltender. How's that feel?
Yeah, well, Carl played a great game for us, and, our D-men really step up. I like their sticks today. They were on really good in the neutral zone today. And that was a key to my game. And, I'm happy I executed it.
Now, what are you taking out of this game that you're going to use to help prepare you for the next round?
That I'm an elite player in this tournament. And, I could go far if I keep playing well.
Exactly that you can do. Thank you again, Justin, for joining me on the broadcast, and best of luck going forward.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, Brandon, when you take a look at what we've seen so far in this second round of the Memorial eCup, we're setting up for a third round that's going to see a lot of these high offensive teams taking on defensive style teams in interesting matchups. And I think no more so than what we're going to see in the Celtics division. This first matchup for the third round, Justin Hall just put on what was a defensive clinic, only allowed 5 shots on goal in the entire game. He'll take on Riley Bizot, who may have the most momentum out of anybody in the tournament, coming off a 7-5 victory. That is a clash I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be the best of both worlds. And for the case of Justin Hall right now, any coach will tell you they preach the best offense is a great defense, and that's exactly what happened in that game.
While we continue to roll on, 2 games left to come. We want you to stick around with us here tonight. Moose Jaw and the Edmonton Oil Kings, the Ottawa 67s and Erie Otters. So, Brandon, we're going to see another Western League team and another Ontario League team advance before the night is over.
For 60 teams across North America, pursuit of this trophy is at the top of their list. It's a goal they aim for when they first pull on a team jersey. It's not an easy road, from training camp to the grind of the regular season, the hopes of a long playoff run, leading to a league championship. This 9-month journey brings out the best, and all focus is on the final step. If the Stanley Cup is the holy grail for the National Hockey League, the Memorial Cup is the elusive prize for junior hockey. Weighing just over 40 pounds, this symbol of excellence is engraved with over 3,000 names that tell a story of the young men who have competed for it. Young hockey players have dreamt of winning this title, of being named champion. Icons of the game have challenged for it, but fell short. The cup was first handed out in 1919 to honor and remember those that gave their lives fighting World War I. In 2010, the Canadian Hockey League rededicated it to the memory of all fallen Canadian military personnel. For many players, this is the summit, the best they will ever be, the highest mountain they will conquer. For others, it will be a chapter in a career about to unfold at another level. The list of winners is impressive. Powerhouse teams that delivered. Surprise teams that weren't expected to contend. Teams that simply went about their business on the ice. All were waiting for those final seconds to tick off, and the burst of emotion realizing they are the champions. When a hockey dream can become a reality, it is the Memorial Cup.
Welcome to the Memorial eCup presented by Kia. It's our third of 4 matchups for the night in the Kia Seltos division. We've seen 2 teams already advance. It'll be the St. John Sea Dogs taking on the Lethbridge Hurricanes in round 2, and now we decide the last matchup that will head to round 3. We start with the Moose Jaw Warriors, guided by Corey King, taking on the Edmonton Oil Kings, led by Jalen Lupin. I'm Reed Duffy, pleased to be joined by my broadcast partner, Brandon Scott. And Brandon, we've already seen one matchup decided in this division for round 3. This next one is going to be very, very interesting. We have not seen these 4 teams, the 2 of us, yet. So this is going to be exciting to see what they bring to the table.
Yeah, exactly. So far, our previous 2 games really had it all. One was an offensive showdown. The other one was more of a defensive, lock and grind it out style game. So I'm happy that we got to see the best of both worlds, and now I'm just eager to see what awaits us in this next matchup.
So let's go back in time, because if you weren't with us earlier on tonight, we saw a 7-5 victory for the St. John Sea Dogs and Riley Bizot that saw him come back from 2 goals down twice. And the real game-changing moment was when he took control of his own goaltender to make a double pad stack poke check and scored within 10 seconds. Brandon, that one turned that whole game around and led Riley Bizot to the 3rd round. And then, as you mentioned, Justin Hall with the defensive shutdown performance only allowed 5 shots against in the game against a very tough Flint Firebirds team led by Riley Piercy. They've been 2 very good games, but it sets up a real clash of styles in round 3.
Yeah, exactly. That was a gutsy move going with a goaltender there. You really have to be feeling yourself to want to do that in an elimination game, nonetheless. And thankfully, it worked out for Riley Bizot. And then, of course, with Justin Hall, I don't think we've seen such a strong defensive game in this tournament like Justin Hall, as he didn't give up anything to Riley Percy in the Flint Firebirds. And the Firebirds, they certainly have some spice to their lineup. So it's shocking to see that he was only constrained to 5 shots.
Yeah, when I think of defensive performances that we've seen so far in the tournament, I mean, Trevor Longo has been a standout with the Vancouver Giants in that. I think of Zach Roy's last performance, the 8-2 victory, where I think he allowed 8 shots on goal and just didn't allow anything to come up the ice. But to only allow 5 shots and essentially control a game from start to finish, that was really impressive from Hall. And now Corey King for the Moose Jaw Warriors and Jalen Lupin of the Edmonton Oil Kings, they've got something to live up to here. This division is proving to be a lot like what we've been talking about with the Stinger, where we've seen a lot of really good teams.
Yeah, exactly. So if these guys have been watching today, they know they have to pull their socks up and have a great performance to really show where they stand in this division, because it's not an easy road ahead.
No, it's certainly not going to be. And I mean, when you look at what this 3rd round is shaping up to be, and if you're just joining us for the first time now, I mean, headed to round 3, the Telluride division is going to see Sarnia and Saginaw, Hamilton and Medicine Hat. Sorrento is Vancouver and North Bay, Rio Noranda and Mississauga. Stinger is Baie-Comeau and Sudbury, Acadie, Bathurst and Peterborough. Seltos, Rimouski and Lethbridge with one matchup to be decided. And you can make a case for any of those teams thus far going on and winning this whole thing. As we get set, it is the Moose Jaw Warriors in the blacks, trimmed with the red and white. The Edmonton Oil Kings in the whites, trimmed with the red and